Hello, Mr. Keddy. Welcome to the session. This is the part one about your work. So let's get started. Part number one. What do you do? First of all, I would like to thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak on this topic. I am a salesperson at an electronics store where I help customers find products that best suit their needs. My job involves explaining product features, offering recommendations, and providing after sales support when necessary. I enjoyed interacting with different people every day. So it is quite a rewarding job. Great. Why did you choose this job? What I enjoy most is interacting with the wide range of customers every day. It is satisfying when I can recommend a product that genuinely meets someone's needs and know that I have helped them make a good decision. What do you like most about your job? What I enjoy most is interacting with the wide range of customers every day. It is satisfying when I can recommend a product that genuinely meets someone's needs and know that I have helped them make a good decision. Anything you dislike about your job? Yes, one of the biggest challenges is dealing with demanding customers, especially when the store is crowded. Staying patient and professional in those situations isn't always easy, but it is something I have learned to handle over time. Would you like to change your job in the future? Possibly, I enjoy what I do at the moment because it has taught me a lot about customer service and communication. However, I would eventually like to move into like a management role where I can take on more responsibility and continue developing my career. Okay, great. Now, part number two. Now you will be given a topic. You have to speak on this topic at least 2 to 3 minutes. Here is your topic. Describe something you did that made you feel proud of yourself. You should say what you did and when you did it, why you felt proud of what you had done, and explain how you felt when this happened. Yeah, one of my proudest achievements was completing my undergraduate degree at the University of Jaipur, Rajasthan University of Jaipur. The key moment that I remember was when I received my final exam results. I was delighted to have passed with better scores than I expected. I graduated from University of Jaipur in 2016. As far as I recall, we received our final exam results in May and the graduation ceremony was in July. Our exam scores for individual course modules were posted on the notice board in the corridor of the university department, and I remember getting into the lift in the department one morning, knowing that I would soon see my results. The particular moment when I really felt overjoyed and proud of what I had achieved was when I saw my exam results on the department notice board. This was the precise point in time when I realized that I had passed and that my hard work had paid off. I was proud because I had overcome some setbacks earlier in the course and I had proved to myself that I could achieve my goals. As I approached the department notice board, I felt really nervous but also excited. I knew that the moment of truth was just seconds away, and when I saw my final exam results, you won't believe I was surprised, thrilled, and relieved all at the same time. I just relaxed. I didn't shout out with joy, but I think probably, my fist and said yes to myself, certainly. I certainly remember walking back down the corridor with a spring in my step, feeling elated in knowing that 3 years of study were finally over. Okay, now it's a part number three. Explain your ideas, discuss different perspectives, and support your opinions with reasons and examples. Question number one. Why are international sporting events important? Well, I think they are important for several reasons. First of all, they bring people from different countries together and give them a chance to learn about other cultures. During events like the FIFA World Cup, millions of people watch the same matches and share the same excitement regardless of where they are from. They can also inspire young people to become more interested in sports and healthy lifestyles. Having said that, I think the benefits depend on how well the event is organized and whether it leaves a positive legacy for the host country. Why is football so popular around the world? I would say one of the biggest reasons is that football is incredibly accessible. Unlike some sports that require expensive equipment, all you really need is a ball and a bit of space. That's it. That's why people can play it almost anywhere easily, whether it is in park, at school, or even in the street. Another reason maybe is that football is exciting to watch. The result can change in a matter of seconds, which keeps fans engaged throughout the entire match. Now, question number three: should governments spend money on hosting international sporting events? I think there are valid arguments on both sides. On the one hand, hosting major sporting events can bring significant economic benefits. For example, tourists spend money on hotels, restaurants, transportation, and entertainment, which can help local businesses. On the other hand, these events can be extremely expensive to organize. If governments spend too much money on stadiums or infrastructure, that isn't used afterward, it may not be wise investment. So personally, I think government should host such events only if they have a clear long-term plan for making use of the facilities after the tournament ends. Question number four: what are the benefits of hosting the FIFA World Cup? There are quite a few benefits actually. The most obvious one is tourism. Millions of football fans travel to the host country, which creates business opportunities for hotels, restaurants, and local attractions. Another advantage is international exposure. For a few weeks, the entire world is paying attention to the host nation, which can improve its global image. From what I have seen, these events can also create a strong sense of national pride because people feel excited about showcasing their country to the world. Question number five: do sports help bring countries together? Yes, I think they definitely can. When people watch international competitions, they often interact with fans from different countries and learn more about other cultures. Even if they are supporting different teams, they are still sharing the same experience. Events like the World Cup create a sense of global community, at least for a short period of a time. Of course, rivalries exist, but in most cases, they are remain friendly and added to the excitement rather than creating conflicts. Question number six: are professional athletes paid too much? That's a difficult question because it depends on how you look at it. Many people believe athletes are overpaid, especially when compared to professions such as teaching or healthcare. I can understand that point of view. However, top athletes generate enormous amounts of revenue through sponsorship, broadcasting rights, and ticket sales. In some cases, their salaries reflect the value they create for clubs, leagues, and advertisers. So while their earnings may seem excessive, they are often driven by market demand rather than government decisions. Question number seven: can sports have a positive influence on young people? Absolutely, I think sports teach a lot of valuable life skills that young people can use in other areas of life. For example, playing on a team helps children learn cooperation, communication, and responsibility. Sports can also encourage discipline because athletes need to train regularly and stay committed to their goals. Perhaps most importantly, they help young people stay physically active, which is becoming increasingly important in today's digital world. That's great. Nice. So we are ending here the topic. See you around in the next video with another topic. Till then, keep practicing and keep learning. Bye bye. Thank you very much for watching this video.